So the main factors are the first thing you need is you need a good, strong, creative idea, and that needs to be entertaining. It needs to give some value to the audience, and there are many different things that provide value to the audience. They can be, humor. It can be funny. It can be beautiful. It can be inspiring. It can share knowledge, and that needs to be communicated in a way, and the brand needs to be included in a way that doesn't harm what was good about the idea, the kind of delicate idea that you began with. And then you need to make really sure that you really work the production, that the execution is good. It's a waste of an idea to have a great idea and then not make it well. If you don't make it well, you probably won't have a viral effect. And then finally, you need to expose your viral content to the right set of key influencers who are going to take what you've done, and they will start the viral process. They will make it. They will get the kind of like a snowball, rolling. It starts small and gets bigger and bigger. They will start the snowball rolling. And I think these factors are what you need in order to create viral success.
Innovation for me is actually making the ideas and creative ideas come to life. That's innovation for me. And I talked a little bit in my talk about how you can make innovation become a culture within a company, but it all comes down to making people feel involved in the company or the brand. There's this guy called Dan Pink that made a TED talk about the motivation, about how to motivate people. And he talks about autonomy, he talks about mastery and purpose. So as a brand or as an employer, you need to be able to give the team members or the employers a certain amount of autonomy, that they are in charge of their own destiny and they can decide around their own destiny and what they work on. And the importance of actually mastery, educating your team, making sure that they have the tools to work with creativity and turn creativity into innovation. That is a matter of tools. And then in the end, it's also purpose. Innovation can be driven just by having a greater purpose for your company or your brand that will guide the innovation within the brand or the company. So I think that's the three major parts: autonomy, mastery, and purpose.
I think the secret nowadays to making advertising that people cares about is actually to work back from people rather than forward from what you make as a company or as a brand. So really work out what people are interested in and work out how you can positively contribute towards that. Don't just simply force your agenda down people's throats.
The only thing I would add to that is that it seems incumbent upon marketing companies at this point to recognize that interesting is the critical first step. Gareth in his presentation talked about it's almost better to be interesting than it is right. And I think a lot of agencies have tended to spend time trying to make sure what they're saying is right without ever worrying if it's valuable to people or interesting to people or if anyone else would want to talk about it. And I think the core idea is to begin with something that you inherently find interesting, even at the strategy stage, before anyone even puts pen to paper, that something as an idea is interesting before you start.